this gargantuan arena has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
Love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov.
And he's always got plenty to say.
Now it's Stoichkov. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Totti. Now it's Forlan. And Mendes. And it's Totti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
He's had a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Sao Paulo, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Stoichkov! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Flamengo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... And Stoichkov! Spectacular from Stoichkov! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And it's made its way to him. Now there's a fine ball. And it's hoisted clear. Davids. Cafu calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Flamengo are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Good ball, good take. Towering header. He will be livid with himself.
Costa Curta. Bernardo Silva succumbs to the pressure. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Forlan. Neymar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Haaland. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. Petit threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Forlan. And he skips past his man. Rodri. Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back.
Totti! Off the bar!
Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Forlan duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully...
Getting up there!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Haaland. Defending was strong and firm. Nuno Mendes. Rodri. Great vision. He's through here. Neymar. Hernandez is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard gets it clear. That is good alertness.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get a
Shoots! And that is well cleared. That has been cut short. Almost an hour gone.
He's going for goal!
32.306 espectadores.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Neymar. And it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. He's in a good position here. Forlan does really well to win the ball there. He's on it. Can he get away? Petit. Albert Ferrer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Decent chance!
Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Petit. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar.
It's Neymar!
And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 15, Neymar. Camisa 20, camisa 7,
Costa Curta.
camisa 19.
Bernardo
Deixando
Silva.
para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa
Rodri,
80.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Camisa 27,
Jupe,
camisa 9.
can he get on the end of this? Oh, can he get onto this? Cafu. And this is Forlan. Nicely weighted ball.
Big chance! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Flamengo are having a ball here. And this is Drogba. Now it's Stoichkov. No, that's been intercepted. And he's forced to go back. Silvestre. Totti.
Goes for the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rodri. Albert Ferrer. Cafu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Sao Paulo really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is that...
Terrific effort!
And that's past the post. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta.
Teremos 3
Now it's
minutos de
Forlan.
acréscimo.
Vicious ball here. Ronaldinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bernardo Silva with the slide tackle. And that will be the final act. Sao Paulo have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for...
Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Messi!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Can he stop it going out? And now they can spring out of defence. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that's a lovely exchange. And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. And it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Nedved. Cruyff. And it's Thuram. Van Dijk.
Sao Paulo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hullet.
Hullet! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now with a
Great chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been...
And Hullet! And it's in!
And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball! Always can he finish? And a neat finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising build-up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. To Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Pull it. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. AZ, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball. Messi! Deco is there and he can get that clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. He's on it, can he get away? He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
Mbappe! Always goal side, and again! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Best. Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Mbappe. Sao Paulo do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep.
Ibrahimovic! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Driving through the middle. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's been given away.
And the finish! Goal! Sao Paulo!
And they're back in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Sao Paulo lead.
Can he finish?
Best really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chiellini makes the interception. And here's Haaland. Rodri. Cafu. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Best. And he's there to get it away. Sao Paulo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best. He's had it taken off him. Rodri. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cafu. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Deco. Best, he is onto this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Sao Paulo are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Teremos uma substituição.
And we get things going again. Rodri. Shot could be... Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deco. Chiellini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a hit! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
That is a gem! An absolute gem! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Luis Suarez with the cross. Rodri.
Sao Paulo really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
And he's... And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi powering forward here. Now it's Luis Suarez. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Well read, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. No luck with that dink over the top. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pinches it off him. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Camisa 18, camisa 20, camisa 15, Neymar, camisa 19,
Towering header!
camisa 7.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Camisa 11, camisa 10, camisa 80, Ronaldinho, camisa 9,
Chiellini.
camisa 27.
And it's Rodri.
Substituição.
Messi has created one goal already. Oh, good spread. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And it's Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Suarez. And he was quick to react. Drogba. That's good running with the ball. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shoot!
Messi. And it's Salah. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substituição em andamento.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rodri. Cantona. Deco. Cantona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho. Rodri. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez. He is through here. The end time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Sao Paulo certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close.
Mbappe!
And this is Messi. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Oh, good ball. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance for a shot!
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That has been slung wide. And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Inzaghi. And he's managed to get free. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now he's got space here. That's an excellent interception. And here's Inzaghi. That's destined for the flank. That is a brilliant interception. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? It's Inzaghi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Sao Paulo are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Mbappe! He's looking wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Adams. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Fiore. Well timed, excellent interception.
Sao Paulo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe! Goal! Sao Paulo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Messi. Mbappe. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. And then shoots! And a neat finish!
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Teremos 3 minutos de
Messi.
acréscimo.
Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Sao Paulo largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Down to business again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Hazard powering forward here. Hazard. It's Hazard! And he can thump it away. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Oh, it's hit the post! And he's had it nicked away. And that's aimed into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Tries to play it through.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, now he can run away with it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
And here's Haaland.
72.360
Oh, good read.
That was well played,
espectadores.
well stopped.
Fiore. Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fiore. Now it's Inzaghi. Haaland. De Bruyne plays it through.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Beckenbauer. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. So things are underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
He's cut it out. Beckenbauer. Albert Ferrer. Rodri. For
That
Messi.
was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
And he shoots!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Referee has just said play on. Oh, delightful ball. Adriano has it out wide and in space.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Neymar gets flagged offside. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Still goalless at the moment. Messi.
Big chance! Goal! Sao Paulo!
And Sao Paulo score first. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Haaland. Plenty.
He's having a shot! Haaland! That is brilliant!
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sao Paulo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The referee's given a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson can clear it away. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Adriano. That's been slipped through.
There's the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, can they get him away? Sao Paulo do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Just eases him off the ball. Lampard. Neymar. Beckenbauer with a fine tackle. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Cafu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch.
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. With half-time at hand, perfect timing.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's been hooked away. And that's a throw-in.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Hazard picks it up out wide. Now the delivery. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And for the first half, that is that. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Sao Paulo are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Away we go again. Zanetti. Crosses it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Boraaa with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And here's Del Piero. Oh, lovely feed he is. And Del Piero!
And that's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Oh, good line! Harmlessly behind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Haaland.
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. Howson deals with that comfortably.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Zanetti wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. Hazard. Zanetti. And he whips it in. Del Piero! No, not the best of headers. Ended up in no man's land.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, now he can run away with it.
Adriano!
Messi. Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the pass is intercepted. Chips it through. Might be danger here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Lampard. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lampard. Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. That looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Corner number 2 then.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 18.
Del Piero moves short. Now it's Del Piero.
Neymar.
That's very neat.
Camisa 19. Camisa 7.
And it's pulled back.
Deixando o campo
Drogba.
para a entrada de camisa 11.
And it's Maradona.
Camisa 10.
Tacho does well to get it back. Picks one through.
Camisa 14.
And he
Camisa
thumps it clear.
27. Teremos uma substituição.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And Del Piero! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Another one of football's and how moments.
Del Piero fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. And back to the keeper they go. Maradona. And he was quick to react. Spread to the right. Crosses it in. Impressive jump.
Goal! Boraaa! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Just the keeper in his way.
He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's got away from it.
Shoots!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
There will
acréscimo.
be 4 extra minutes. And the counter is on. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been cut short.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great ball if he can get there.
Dropper!
And that is as much as we have time for. Sao Paulo illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. So off we go then.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. He'll try from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Aubameyang getting this one clear. Showing great feet. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Messi. Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And this is Hullet. Rodri. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Aubameyang gets on his bike and on the move. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Aubameyang. Messi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Zanetti.
Sao Paulo are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Gerrard pinches it off him. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Maldini. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Rafael Varane. He's a sharp little ball here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Figo delivers. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. Hullet. Neymar. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Finish of the highest order, and Sao Paulo score first.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Sao Paulo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hernandez.
Sao Paulo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Haaland. Mbappe.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And pull it!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He leaps for it! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a searching pass. Hernandez. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Neymar. Bullet never out of the action for very long. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Tractor get the ball rolling for the second period.
Sao Paulo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's found the way. Shoots!
Oh,
so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Aubameyang clears it away. Rodri. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Zanetti. Rodri. Neymar. Now there's a probing ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's burst through! Decent chance! Figo. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Cafu. That pass isn't the best. Now this could be a chance. Looking for the run. Howson makes the interception. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer, and it's Messi. Boraaa gets over and intercepts, and it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Here's Rodri. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well measured. And he was quick to react. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Camisa 15, Neymar. Camisa 19, camisa 20.
That was travelling.
Camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa 80.
Zanetti powering forward here. Shakhtar couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Teremos uma substituição.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Passes short and sharp. Foot in. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. And that's played in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Drogba. Looking for options.
Can he finish? He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sao Paulo look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
That is decidedly lacking. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Maradona. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Sao Paulo really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does...
Oh, shooting chance!
Rodri to Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Mateus looking to play him in. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Marcelo calmly anticipates. Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. Del takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sao Paulo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's got away from him. Look at the space here.
And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Driving forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pele can see things others simply cannot. It's anyone's ball now. And he should have made it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cruyff goes short. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through, and he's there to make the challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Numero 25.
Pele. Mateus. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Goes for a shot!
Mbappe. And he plays one through. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that has left him in a heap. Pelé looking to add to his goal. Rodri. Half an hour played now. Well timed, excellent interception. Gattuso. Looking for the run. Can he get it through?
And Cruyff! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Miller.
Shot a goal! Oh, good finish.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Sao Paulo get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
Chance for a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover.
And again! It's a goal!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously...
Shoots!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a mistake! Delivery from Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
So off we go again.
Sao Paulo really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are good.
Haaland!
Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Here's the header!
And he couldn't keep it down. Promising build-up.
He'll try from distance against the crossbar. He's had a shot.
Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here?
Big chance.
No, got right underneath it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Azar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Albert.
It's Pele! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Berry. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Mbappe.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Berry cuts it out.
Spettatori.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Del Piero! And no mistake. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's on it. Can he get away? Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland. That's been slipped through.
Shapes to shoot!
Albert Ferrer with the clearance. Pele. He can run onto that. Oh, that's delightful. He is through here.
Chance! And that's a tiny finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un membro del nostro fan club che oggi festeggia l'anniversario di matrimonio.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.